fuck. Guys. I need to fix this, babe. I have these things set up. Fuck, which one is which? I have these things set up, man. I was gonna do this thing for like Jimothy, where I was gonna like kind of do his thoughts in the beginning of the stream, man. I did it like for like 2 weeks and I stopped. Guys, I have to warn you, man. We're now in the season, in the month of Halloween. Halloween, this whole month is Halloween month. We're now in the month of Halloween, guys. So I have to warn you. What you're about to see is gonna be very disturbing. It's not for the faint of heart. Not only am I the master of Gibbons, I'm also the master of horror. Oh, dress up, man? Shit, I wish I was dressed up. Fuck, I could dress up. I can get my Akatsuki robes on, man. That's all I got. Guys. Haxie, man. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for the 2 months, Haxie. Haxie. Thank you so much, man, for the 2 months. Guys, I need to warn you. What you're about to see is not for the faint of heart. It's very disturbing. A visage. Just like Michael Myers is the shape of evil, I'm the shape of bonkersness. Guys, I'm gonna tell a story. Before the screen comes on, I'm gonna tell a story. I'm sitting there looking at the mirror, man. It's early in the morning. Just woke up. I'm shaving. And I'm like, man, I need to fix up my mustache. I start going, and I'm like, it's a little uneven on that side, so I go a little bit more on this side. Oh, but this side, it's a little uneven on this side. So I go on this side. Oh, man. Before you know it, I have no more mustache left. Oh, fuck! What am I gonna do? I have no mustache left! I can't have a neck beard, man. I can't. I'm not gonna allow myself to stoop that low. I still have the chin, man. I could have the chin beard, just on the chin. Like I work at GameStop in 2008. No, but I can't do that either, man. I can't do that either. No, it's too much. I wish I did that, man. I wish I did that. Now that I'm sitting here, now that I'm the half goatee, I wish I had that, man. I wish I looked like I worked for GameStop right about now. I just went through, man. Oh, fuck. No, he's shaving. He's a shaven Gibbon, man. Fuck. No. I don't like it, man. I hate it. I haven't not had facial hair since I was a fucking sophomore in high school, man. Or no, a junior in high school. I haven't not had facial hair since I was a junior in high school. I think towards the end of my junior year, I started growing a mustache, but I couldn't grow a beard yet. So I had this fucking porn stash, man. I had this porn stash in high school. It was bad. It was bad. Guys, what I want to do, Hydro. I shaved my face, man, in honor of the Halloween season. I turned my head into a pumpkin. Guys, time to say all the insecure things you said to me about your appearance. No, fuck. I was telling Bear, I was like, Bear, Bear, I hate my face, and I hate my nose, and I hate my mouth, and I cover it all up. I cover it all up with the beard, because I have no confidence in how I look. I just want to say, man, my face is still very round, but I used to be a lot heavier. My face used to be a lot rounder. So it's dope. It's dope to see that my face is trimming down a little bit. All of last year, I did the keto diet, man. I did the keto diet, and I lost 60 pounds. And I stopped doing it this year. Like at the beginning of the year, I stopped doing it. And I've gained 10 pounds back since then. So I'm gonna go do it again. I'm gonna go back on it. I'm gonna do it. I've already done it. I'm already back on it. I've been on it for 2 weeks, and I've already lost 8 or 9 pounds, which is where I started at the beginning of the year. So that's great. I can shave that off in 2 weeks of eating good. But guys, I was browsing. I was on my phone, or I was on the computer. I don't remember. I was browsing, and when I browse, I like to go on YouTube, and I like to watch miniatures videos. And I saw a video of a guy. He's like, oh, these are all my unfinished projects. I haven't finished these yet. And then I saw these. Man. I saw these little fucking killers. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I heard him say, oh, that's from this. It's a this. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool, man. I need to get that. Halloween is coming. I'm very vocal with my hands. You can see my hands when I'm fucking jumping at the screen from that camera. This one. Halloween's coming, man. I want to do some horror shit for Halloween. I want to do some horror. I want to do some killers, some stuff. So I got a game. Fuck. Don't look back. Can this fucking light not shine right there? Don't look back. Tabletop horror experience written by Matthew Burns, man. I bought it from Blacksite Studios. I bought it from the website. And I was watching people play, man. There's so little footage of it. There's like less than 50 videos total on YouTube of this game in total, period. So that's insane, man. It's such a slept on game. It's a real small company, Blacksite Studios. They do this game, and they do a few others, but I think this is their like big game. This is their what flagship? Is that the term for like their big one? This is their flagship game. I don't have my X-Acto knife here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my X-Acto knife, man. I'm gonna read the back, actually. Let me grab the X-Acto knife and I'll read the back. I can't find my white X-Acto blade, so I got my pink one. I like the color pink, man. So, let me read the back before I open this up. So, man, can I get some fucking Halloween bump, man? Do I got some Halloween, scary Halloween type beat? I have to, man. I have to have something. Okay. Do I have grave diggers? I don't think I do. Oh, I do! GrammTheGibbon is a awesome rap group, man. I think one of the Wu-Tang guys is in it. I like the other one more. That one's more kind of Halloween, man. All right, man. The sound of heavy footsteps moves closer and closer. You and your friends come here for some fun, but now you're fighting for your lives. Written by Matthew Burns, Don't Look Back is a solo or cooperative tabletop miniatures game where you create a cinematic experience in a world of suspense and terror. Man, that is what sold me. I watched the guys play, and two things sold me, man. One, I could play it by myself, and I love playing with myself. I mean, you know what I mean. And the fact that it's not like a try-hard, like win-at-all-costs game. It's a cinematic game, man. It's a cinematic game. It's more about kind of like telling a cool, kind of like horror-type story, which I have roleplay brain, man, and I have narrative brain rather than like PvP and shit brain. So that instantly appealed to me, man. The fact that it's solo and cooperative cinematic miniatures game, man. There's not a lot of miniatures games that are cinematic. I can't think of any other miniature games that are cinematic right off the top of my head. I don't know what the fuck happened to the camera there. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other games that are cinematic, man. So let's open this up, man. Oh, that box is clean, dude. Oh, it's such a good looking box. Let me not break this box, man. I want to keep the boxes, you know, good. I've been working, man. I've been working on setting up a space that I could play these miniature games, and I could have like the streaming setup all set up for the miniatures games, guys. I think that would be so cool to be able to like have like a whole kind of setup for the miniatures game, and the fact that it's cinematic, dude, I can get a couple of my friends, man, hop in, and we can all you know, kind of play together and kind of like role play the characters and shit. I think that's dope. I think that's so cool. All right. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe I have too high hopes, man. Maybe I have too high hopes. All right. Let's not dent the box, man. We opened it. All right. Man, can I? Hold on. Can I get some hype fucking music, man? Can I get some hype music for me opening this, man? Please? Oh, it's the fucking Michael Myers theme remix, man. Oh, fuck, look at that. Look at that. It's clean, man. It's clean. Let's fucking read that in a second. Oh, guys, I'm going to show you the token board for the tokens. These are thick, man. These tokens. Is this a measuring tool? That's cool. But guys, here's the piece de resistance, if I'm using that correctly. Oh, dude, the miniatures come in a VHS case, dude. The miniatures come in a VHS case. I don't think I've opened one of these since I was a fucking little tiny baby, dude. Since I was a little grubby-handed baby, man. I haven't opened up one of these. Oh, it's so cool, man. So this game is like based on like 80s horror primarily, but all horror in general, but thematically, right? It's 80s horror. Wow. This is dope, dude. It's an actual fucking VHS case. They came here to party. Someone came here to kill. Oh, fuck! Oh, with a beat drop too right there. So these are the main characters. These are the main characters. Let's open this up, man. Hold on, the back. The heroes have arrived. The heroes have arrived. Box contents. This is just explaining the thing I read earlier. Box contents. 6 resin hero miniatures. 1 multi-part killer. So the killer that comes in the core set, has like multiple hands, heads, like weapons that you can choose from. The way that it comes already set up, man, the way that it comes initially set up, APC, the way that it comes initially set up is that you do it once and you glue them together and then it's over. That's what he looks like. But some people have been I've heard they can make the fuck, I can't think of the name. They can make they're making the killer connected, like interchangeable with magnets. There we go. That's the fucking word. So I've opened this up, man. So I've opened that up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, magnetic limbs is what I'm gonna do. I got these tiny little magnets, man. Look at these cards, dude. Deck of cards. I'm gonna put those all in top loaders, man. I have all my cards in top loaders. I'm so afraid of messing them up. So these are our heroes, man. They come with bases. Oh, the bases are hollow, man. I love that. I love hollow bases. Raised bases. These are our protagonists, man. These are resin miniatures, which means that they're already pretty much done, man. The resin miniatures, these guys are already done. I'm gonna pull out some guys. I just need to attach like certain little pieces to them, like hands and shit. That's a jock bed. That's our jock right here. That's our... Is that our jock? No, that's that guy's our like badass kind of like loner guy, man. This is our cheerleader. Let's go back to the other song, man. Let's go back to the other song. That other character is our cheerleader. Not that one. This one. Our cheerleader, man, you got the archetypes, right? You got the main archetypes coming with this pack. Some dope is as long as the models are the right size, even if they're not the right size, as long as they're on the right base, you can have any character you want. There's a pack, there's a thing that it still needs to be sent to me, that has the ability to make your own custom characters, which is so cool. Okay, so those are 2 archetypes, man. That's the big thing about kind of 80s horror. You have your archetypes, right? Has anyone seen Cabin in the Woods, man? I love Cabin in the Woods. They always have the archetypes in Cabin in the Woods. They kind of explain the horror formula, man. I love that movie. I love that movie, man. That's one of my fucking favorite horror movies of all time. Okay. So, these are all the hands. These are all the hands that I need to attach. I can actually attach all these guys right now, man, if I wanted to. Alright, so these are our other guys. So there's 2. Here's 2 of our 2 archetypes. Here You have the nerd. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see. On the left, we have our nerd. That's our nerd. To the right of him, that's our jock. Right? That's our jock archetype. To the right of that, that's our rich girl, daddy's girl kind of archetype. And then I don't think this one's really an archetype. Maybe it is. But this is a park ranger. That's Ranger Sally. I remember her name from watching the videos. That's Ranger Sally. So the characters are split up into 2 tiers. They're split up into teen and adult. I think she's the only adult out of those guys. So maybe that's the archetype, the adult that, you know, comes to save the day or gets killed trying to save the day. So those are our guys, man. Actually, you know what? I think they have character cards. So let me actually read their character card. I need to put these in top loaders ASAP, man. ASAP. So the killer can be randomly generated, guys. The killer, you don't have, all right, it's Michael Myers, so you need the Michael Myers card, right? They have like different things where you can customize the killer, either randomly or however you want. You can customize the killer. So this would be for an ethereal killer, like a ghost type killer. The back is blank. This is for a disjointed killer, something like The Ring, like the girl from The Ring or Grudge, right? A disjointed kind of killer, somebody that like kind of moves in a very freaky way. On the back of this card, you have a familiar killer, right? This is your kind of Michael Myers type character. Is this and each of these guys, they have their own condition, they have their own wounds, they have their own conditions to being driven off, they have their own special actions that they can take, and then they have their attacks that they can take as well. I'll read those in a second, man. I just want to go. I want to go through these. Here you have a mutilated killer. Mutilated is, well, who would be mutilated? Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre? He'd be a mutilated guy. And then you have your mundane killer. Freddy? Would Freddy be a... Maybe it's supposed to be Freddy. You might be right. Freddy would work, probably. Then you have your mundane killers. These are like... Who's like a mundane killer? Who's just a guy that like... just walks around with a fucking revolver. And shoots people. And strangles people. American Psycho. This would be like your American Psycho type character. Just fucking a guy, a regular guy with a gun. Wanted to kill people. Just got back from rebuilding my PC. Oh, hell yeah, man. Building the PC, rebuilding the PC. Oh, the motherboard died. Damn. Never mind. Not a hell yeah. I'm glad you got it fixed though. Had to get a new one? Damn. Alright, guys. These are the character cards. So, so each of these characters has a card that gives you stats. Right? But you can also... Fuck, man. Why can't this... Each of these cards each of these characters have cards that give you stats. But they also... They also have a pack that lets you kind of create your own custom characters, so you can fill out all this stuff. I don't know how it works, but whenever that gets to me, the rule book for that'll be dope. So Ranger Sandy, man. You spent a lot of time chasing. You spent a lot of time chasing the kids around the forest. They don't usually get into too much trouble. These are her stats, man. That's her skill. Her skill is stay behind me. Once per turn, Ranger Sandy may target a killer model within her awareness. The target killer model moves into base contact with Ranger Sandy. The killer model counts as moving. And she carries a pistol with her. And oh, they have lore on the back, man. Should I read the lore? Does anyone care about the lore? I care. I kind of want to read it. Can I read the lore, man? I like the lore. All right, let me read the lore. Ranger Sandy. Ranger Sandy grew up in the forests of Northwood. Northwood is canonically where this game takes place. Her summers and long weekends were spent exploring the deer runs and other places people seldom traveled. She knew from a young age that she wanted to grow up and pursue a life working to protect and maintain these rich lands. As the years went by, Sandy also began to learn about the more sinister secrets hidden in the dark heart of the forest. When Sandy began her career as a local ranger, she was given access to the more remote, off-limits portions of Northwood Forest. Soon, Sandy started to investigate the stories she had heard growing up from her time in training. It wasn't long until Ranger Sandy started having encounters with the things that go bump in the night. She has always managed to get herself out of trouble, and now uses her knowledge of the forests and things that lurk to better protect the visitors and campers of Northwood National Park. When Ranger Sandy speaks, people know to listen. Very authoritative character, man. She's the, she's the only adult character out of all of these. All these other characters, they're all teen characters. You can see teen up in the corner there. They're all teen characters, man. A leader protector type. I think she's like a tank type, kind of. Definitely. If we're breaking it down like that. The Max, this guy, he's the leader type. He has abilities to like move the characters around and shit. So this is Holden Gibson, man. Holden Gibson. You grew up fast and tough. You don't take any crap. Skill, tough as nails. Holden may cancel the first jump scare each turn initiated by this character, or another within 8 inches. Damn, that's big. Jump scares at the beginning of the game have a chance to summon the killer. Jump scares have a chance to summon the killer, so it's cool that that he can like stop that at least once per turn. He also has a shotgun as his item. And something cool about this guy, which not a lot of other characters have. For his shotgun, he has unlimited ammo. He can reload his gun with an action. All these other characters, when they shoot their guns, that's it. They're empty. Once they use all their ammo, they're done. You can also pick up weapons. You can pick up weapons by investigating the area. So he's like a killing kind of guy. That's if you want to kill the dude, man. You want to kill the killer. This is a Max the Abs, dude. Star quarterback. With a jacket full of letters, you have quite the fan base. He's a teen as well. His skill is baby blues. He may give a female model within his awareness a free move action directly towards Max once per turn. I think that's funny, man. It only works on female models, dude. And he has a baseball bat. So baseball bat, and he has special rules, man. If he actually hits and the killer takes an injury takes a wound from the baseball bat, it moves the killer back 2 inches. So you can get space. If the killer is in base-to-base contact with you, you can't run away. All you can do is back up. You have to take an action called back up, and the backup has a high trip chance. And if you trip, you have to get back up before you continue doing anything. Oh, I never read the lore for Holden Gibson. All right. Holden's family had lost their farm a couple of years ago, but the loss still stung like it was yesterday. A local firm had purchased their land and several other small farms to the north of the suburbs for some kind of industrial complex. Construction had still not even begun. Sometimes Holden would ride his bike back to the old family property, which was now just foundations and barren fields. It felt good to be back home. Holden would often bring his shotgun and shoot cans until the sun faded behind the Oak Hills, before heading back towards his new home. Home is in quotation marks. It wasn't easy being the displaced son of a farmer in a suburban public high school. Holden had seen his shares of fights through his junior years, but this year, people seemed to give him space. While the bullies left him alone, the fights made making friends more difficult. Holden spent some of his free time watching the school news from the AV club. They were always claiming to be seeing things in the woods or in the attics of the old homes. Holden didn't buy it. The footage was entertaining, but there was no way it was real. Holden had heard the local legends, but he was just as eager to prove them as fake as the AV club was keen to prove them real. Holden dug up the story of a local legend, the Whistler, who was supposed to lurk just outside his neighborhood. Holden didn't have many friends, but Kat always seemed willing to tag along with him. So he tossed his old shotgun behind the seat of his dad's truck and headed over to pick her up. Which one's Kat, man? I don't think Kat is in this list, man. I think Kat might be one of the final girls, which is a different expansion. Darth, man, thank you so much for the 2 months, Darth. Thank you so much, dude. That means so much to me, man. It means so much to me, dude. Thank you so much, man. I wanna do this so badly, man. I wanna like juggle the RP really, really badly, man. I'm sorry that I haven't been around, guys, for the last couple of days. Let me address that, man. I haven't been around for the last couple days. I got super burnt out. We did the day where we kind of just ran around, and like we couldn't rob anybody. I couldn't really do any like thing, and that just like that like sucked all the wind out of my sails, man. And I really didn't want to RP for the last few days, man. But this came in the mail. I wasn't planning on streaming, man, but this came in the mail earlier than I thought it would. And I love miniatures, man. I'm so passionate, so I wanted to share this with you guys. And then maybe, you know, while I'm doing this, man, I can switch over to RP just when I feel like I'm back in the groove of it. Maybe I read all these and I switch over to RP, dude. Who knows? So you have Max the Abs, right? Busy! What's going on, Busy? I'm so sorry I haven't been around the last couple days. I'm so sorry. I'll try to be around soon. We're unboxing something. The Whistler is Wallaby. Oh, fuck! He heard the stories of the Wallaby Kid, the ghost of the Wallaby Kid. So Max gave his bat another practice swing and grunted. Today was the big game against Northwood High. Max was the star player for Lowton High, but the prize he was working towards cheered for the other school. Alice Grace was the captain of the NWH cheerleaders, and she had stolen Max's heart. He watched as Alice led her squad in warm-ups. Max took one more swing, then started some stretches. Alice looked over at him with a smile. He winked, his baby blues cool as ice. Alice giggled and began to walk over to where he was practicing. Max dropped his bat, took off his gloves as she approached. His smile turned into a frown as Denise intercepted Alice just a few yards away. Denise said something, and Max could tell by her body language that she was not being kind. Oh, this is Alice, by the way. Alice turned away and headed back to where the rival team was practicing. Denise sauntered over to Max, hand over her nose. So, like, I'm throwing a party at cabin 87 tonight. You should totally come. My dad rented it, and it's supposed to be, like, haunted or whatever. Denise took a step back and looked Max over. Max stared past Denise as Alice walked away. Will Alice be there? Denise looked like she was about to gag. Ugh. You mean that girl from the public school? She's kind of popular, so I guess. Then I'm in, Max said as he picked up his bat and headed back towards the dugout. Oh! You got the love triangle, dude. You got the love triangle there. Denise, spoiled rich girl, spoiled daddy's girl, likes Max, but Max likes Alice, and these two hate each other, man. So that's a whole thing, dude. That's a whole thing. So put Max down. Can we get a love polygon? Is this a horror love triangle? Yeah. This is a horror game. It's a cinematic horror game. So it's like a little bit of role play, a little bit of like, you know, actually trying to win the game. So all these characters have like stories and shit. I think that's so cool, man. I think it's so cute. And you can also bring your own guys. I hope Denise dies first. Damn. So let's talk about Denise, man. Let's talk about Denise. Denise DeGraw. She's a teen. She has the shortest of any of these guys. Her tagline is just, whatever, loser. Her skill is debutante. When Denise is base to base with the killer, Denise may switch places with any male character within her awareness. Damn, Denise. Fuck. Denise is cold, dude. Denise is cold, dude. Fuck. Black Widow, man. All right. Her item is Daddy's phone. Ringing on Daddy's phone, man. And it has two battery life. And so what it does is she can place a supporting character token in her board section on a D20 roll of 6 or more. So she rolls, and then you can see these are supporting character tokens right here. These ones. They actually have models, man, which I would love to have, man. I think those models would be really cool. So they come in. They're kind of like supporting characters, not the main cast. They're like when a supporting like a hiker stumbles into the into the scene, and they're like, what's going on here? I ordered it, man. I ordered it off the website, Black Site Studios. That's the name of the website. I think it's $60. So the same price as a video game, man. Same thing with the Marvel. Marvel was $60, man. Same price as like a new video game. Let's read the lore. Some kid was droning on about something from like 1,000,000 years ago. Denise was so bored of school, it didn't have anything to do with fashion or anything else that actually mattered. And she had so little time to focus on herself and her needs. Daddy was still away, and she was due for a new phone. It was embarrassing to even have to pull out her current one. Still, she had to make the best of it for now. Throwing her weekend party would make her forget about midterms and her ancient phone. It would also be a great time to show off some of her new clothes that just hit the boutiques downtown. For some reason, All of the kids around here seem to be the only ones interested in the local legends. And oh wait, hold on. For some reason, all the kids around here seem to only be interested in the local legends and fairy tales. Denise yawned loudly, and ignored the face her teacher gave her. She had to think about something that would make her look good. She was hoping Max would come, but Denise knew that she would have to invite that Alice girl from the public school to get him to even show up. That was fine. Denise was confident she could embarrass her enough that Max would lose interest. Once that happened, she would be free to invite Max to the debutante ball at her dad's country club. So that's Denise, man. Denise DeGraw. Iconic character, man. Spoiled rich girl. I'm gonna get my top loaders, man. I'm gonna put these in the top loaders. It's making me nervous that they're not in top loaders yet. Fuck, I'm muted. Denise sounds hot. Thugcats, you're a fucking maniac. Haxie, dude. Haxie, this is what I was saying. Games Workshop is expensive, but man, did I love painting them when I did. I'm gonna say either a hot take or a cold take. Tell me if it's hot or cold. I think the Warhammer universe is whack. And I can't get into the Warhammer games because of that. And they're also expensive. That's not a hot take. That's a fucking generally accepted take. But they're expensive for something whack, man. I was so sad, man. The only game shops around me, man. There was one game shop around me. And the only game that they played was fucking Warhammer 40K. Not even fantasy, man. I'd rather play fantasy. If I had to choose, I'd rather play fantasy. But it was Warhammer 40K, man. Oh, I thought it was so whack. I think Grimdark is kind of cringe, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the concept of Grimdark is cringe. That's a hot take for you. Oh, the world is so bleak and dismal. The suffering is turned to 1,000,000. Yeah. Punisher's my favorite superhero. Dude, so I while I was watching videos about about gaming and stuff and like games and shit. And there's a thing in there's a thing in the gaming community, right? There's a thing in the tabletop gaming community, and I heard it referred to as alpha gamers. But what an alpha gamer is what an alpha gamer is somebody who like starts trends, right? Starts trends at their local store. Right? If you get invested and you can like kind of like get everybody like swept up with you, you can right? They're the kind of people, they're the kind of guy that says, I'm going to I have them in the top loaders now. I'm going to get this game. We should all get this game, and then everyone listens and actually does it, right? But you need clout. You need clout at the store to do that. All right, so this is Alice, man. This is Alice. Alice Grace. Head of the cheerleading team, you can motivate and high five with the best of them. And high V. High V. What's a high V? Is that when you jump up in the air and you make a V? I thought that was a Roman numeral for a fucking second. High V. I guess that's a cheering thing. That's a cheerleading thing, right? I was priced out of my favorite hobby long time ago, dude. Bro, for the price of one army of Warhammer shit, you can buy a fucking 3D printer and get as many fucking armies as you want. But here's the thing. If you 3D print the armies, fucking Games Workshop will not let you play with them. You're not officially allowed to play with them. Dude, I'll tell you what, man, instead of getting one war armor, you're not even allowed to use them in the fucking in the actual fucking store, yeah. So what I would rather do, man, if I'd rather buy a 3D printer, man. I'd rather have 15 millimeter Warhammer, guys. Just tons of 15 millimeter. I think Warhammer would be a lot better in a smaller scale. I think there's too many models on the board. There's too many models on the board for the scale that it is, that it's so expensive. Right? For all those models that you have to make that are gonna die in 1 second. Alright, let's read Alice Grace's stuff. Warhammer Epic Scale was a thing. I remember, dude. I was watching videos of Warhammer Epic Scale, and it's so good, man. I love small Warhammer, dude. It looks so good. I was watching a guy that was 3D printing like small Warhammer models as well. Geek Gaming, I think it was Geek Gaming Studios. They were printing small Warhammer models, which I thought were so cool. All right, Alice Grace. Her skill is rah rah. She may make one free encourage action per turn. I don't know what the encourage action does. I'd have to read all the rules and stuff. Her item is a megaphone with a battery life of 3. Awareness plus 4 inches for encouraging actions and distant actions. Or distract actions. So she can encourage people and distract people from further away. Hey, Kay! What's going on? Muzzy! What's going on? Man, careful with linking stuff, man, in the chat. Careful with linking stuff in the chat. Oh, but there is patch notes. I'll read the patch notes. All right. Added a backdoor entrance exit to the Valentine Church. Delivery wagon fixes. Ansburg Coal Run in particular should no longer cause the wagon to not be movable. Fixed an issue with government etched items not stacking properly. Fixed an issue with handcuffs and being able to mount horses or wagons. Oh, that's good, that's good. Added expandable sections to multi-line fields in the reporting system. Allow arrest reports to be used multiple times within a report. I remember somebody requested that in the support channel. Fixed an issue with additional notes sections, reordering. Added full criminal history for law on citizen files. Added a has permission filter on report listing searches to filter by access level. Changed the way report listing looks by alleviating clutter, so a lot of report stuff. Fixed an issue with names with special characters in them not formatting properly in mentions/tags. Resolved an issue with players hitting escape while trying to enter the barber. Fixed an issue with horses disassociating themselves to their owners when a player enters a property. Oh, that's a good one, man. That's a dope one. That's a dope one. I know what you I get you, God, man. I get you, gods. I get you. I'm just concerned, man. I'm concerned with links because I get like the bots coming in, linking shit all the time, dude. I know you're not a bot, man, but links are a little scary sometimes is all I'm trying to say, but thank you for letting me know about the patch notes, man. That last one, dope. That last one's really dope. I like that one a lot. Okay. Alice Grace. Alice loved cheer and she enjoyed being with her popular friends. But her secret interest comes from her obsession with the supernatural. Oh, quirky. All her life, Alice was, I'm quirky. All her life, Alice was drawn to the places around Northwood that had old stories tied to them. Even though they weren't the popular crowd, Alice loved to see the stuff the school's AV club put together. That Rachel girl was so brave and always seemed to capture the most amazing moments. So Rachel, I think, is part of the final girls expansion. That adds 4 new characters with character cards. So I think she's in that expansion. They're alluding to her, but I don't have her in this expansion. But who I do have is what they mentioned next. Then there was Seth. He knew a lot about a lot. Alice had tried so hard to impress him in social studies, the only class they shared, but he never seemed to notice her. Oh, Chad, dude. Seth's actually a Chad. Fuck. This weekend, there was gonna be a party at Cabin 87. Denise was hosting, unfortunately, but Alice had heard this was near the place where the Lakeshore Killer had been seen in the past. Alice was hoping they might be able to find some sign of him around the campground. With any luck, maybe Rachel and Seth would be able to find some kind of evidence. Maybe she could even be included in one of Rachel's videos. Alice would be happy to follow them and cheer them on as they made some kind of new discovery. Alice knew she would have to be careful not to appear too nerdy with that Denise girl and the cute team captain from Lowton High around. She was interested in hanging out with him, but Denise always seemed to get in the way. Oh, now it's a love square, dude. Fucking love square. Hold on. Alice has her own love triangle going on, man. Seth and where's Max, man? Seth and Max, man, there's their own love triangle. Fuck. Or a love line where it goes Max, Alice, Seth. Let's read Seth, man. He's the last guy. We're going for the love hexagon, a rhombus. We got the love rhombus. Seth Newton. You often know too much for your own good. Or not. So this is Seth, man. He's another teen. Everybody except Ranger Sally's a teen. Skill, his skill is, well, actually, I want to paint this guy like Urkel, man. I want to paint this guy like Steve Urkel, man. So badly. Can I do that? Once per turn, Seth may add +2 to Seth's awareness before a roll. And he has a flashlight. He may place a light token within 6 inches of Seth. Oh, damn! Seth is a fucking Chad, dude. Hold on. Seth is a Chad, dude. Check this out. Seth rolled his eyes as some cheerleader futilely tried to answer basic questions about the French Revolution. Sometimes it was too painful to ignore, and Seth couldn't grit and bear it. Well, actually, it was Napoleon that started the French consulate, Seth blurted out. The other kids gave him the normal looks of annoyance, but Seth didn't care. Oh, he's a Chad! This was his last year at Northwood High. Then he could get the heck out of here. He wanted to go to college so badly. Harvard had accepted already. Harvard had accepted him already, but Seth wanted to keep his options open. MIT would be okay too. He couldn't wait to go to some place where his talents and knowledge would be appreciated. After class ended, Seth made his way to the AV club to get started on a new project with his sister, Rachel. Oh, they're related! They had spent the weekend out at the old smelting plant, and Rachel had gotten some surprisingly decent footage. Seth knew she would complain about how well he had kept his flashlight on the subject of her shots. While he was out there, Seth noticed some strange markings on the foundations of the old smelters. He was sure they were Norse in origin, but he wanted to return with the appropriate texts to try and translate them. His sophomore year, he remembered that he had also read some local folklore that spoke of a curse dating back to the first explorers of Northwood. Could these be related? The stone itself was not local, and if Seth was right, which he knew he was, then they had to have been brought to the area. This means they could predate the original smelting works by some time. If that were to be true, he might be able to rewrite local history, man. Those are all the characters, dude. Those are all the characters. And can we give it up, guys? Can we give it up for all our characters? But coming up, it's the one we've all been waiting for, man. Here he is. It's the killer. It's the killer, man. One of his heads fell off. So that's the body. He comes with one body, but he comes with different weapons. That's an axe, a hammer. Can this fucking focus, man? There we go. An axe, a hammer, a knife. And then you have the sack hood for the head. You have another knife. What's the difference? Ooh, my sack hood. Oh wait, no, that's not the knife. That's just a hand. That's a normal hand with a little bit of fucking resin sticking to it. That's the knife. That's the knife. And then here you have, what is that? Oh, it's a severed head, dude. It's a severed head. Fuck. Man, I want Ghostface so badly, dude. I looked all over online for him, and I couldn't find Ghostface. So here's the sack head. This fucking camera sucks, man. That's the sack head. Little smiley face in the sack. A little bit reminiscent of kind of that original Michael Myers. You know, in Michael Myers in the second one, in the second Friday the 13th, not fucking Michael Myers, they're Jason. In the second Friday the 13th, damn, this is a bop. In the second Friday the 13th, he starts off, before he gets the hockey mask, he has kind of this sack over his head with like an eye poking out. And these are our heads. The sack Jason, yeah. So that's our heads. The left one is just kind of like an ugly old head. The one on the right is very Michael Myers reminiscent. The one to the right of that is a hockey mask, I think. Yeah, that's a hockey mask. So I'm not gonna do the killer, man, because for the killer, I want to kit him up with magnets so that I can like switch him out. So I'm not gonna do the killer, man. Damn. I'm not gonna do the killer. But I do want to attach these guys, man. I do want to attach these guys. I just want to get them. I want to get them set up, man. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my tools. I'll be right back, man. I just want to, because I can assemble it. It's gluing two parts together, man. It's easy assembly. All right. I'll be right back. Right back. Don't go anywhere. I think I got everything here. I don't think I need anything else. So, I also have, by the way, let's see how this guy stacks up. I have my own Jason model as well. I have my own Jason model. So that's in it. That didn't come with this pack, but I got a Jason model alongside it. And that's the proper Jason, man. That's real Jason, man. I think he looks great. That OG Friday the 13th, man. So let me him here. Jason's a cutie, man. I love Jason. All right. Oh, dude, I forgot about the cards. Remind me, man. I'm gonna put these guys together, but remind me to read the cards, man. Remind me to read the cards. Guys, I'm counting on you. Please. Remind me. Oh, we missed some stuff. Is that everything? All right. Light tokens. Light on, light off. We got some light tokens. And we got some free dice. I love the VHS box, man. If you guys haven't seen it, the VHS box is so cool, man. What does the killer look like? This is what he looks like. He comes in multiple parts, so you have to assemble him. And you can assemble him however you want. I'm gonna use magnets to make him interchangeable. Or I'll try at least to do that. Alright. Okay. So oh, he also has a gun. He has a little gun inside of here. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's floating around, free floating there. I guess it fell off the sprue. Let me put all this shit back in. So I'm putting the killer back in the thing. Hand drills are great for magnetizing. I don't think I have a hand drill. I'm gonna have to find one. I have a bunch of 2mm by 3mm by 2mm magnets. So I have magnets the size that would work for it. But I need to get them. So let's start off, man. All right. So let's start off with my man. I forgot his name already. What was his name? Holden Gibson. Holden Gibbon, wait a minute. I wish I was Holden Gibbons. And he has a shotgun in his hand. Wow. Fucking top loader makes it a lot harder to see the thing. Alright. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Here it is. Get my glasses off. Okay. I need the crazy glue. I don't have an open pack of crazy glue, so I'm gonna have to open up a new one. Gibson, son of Gibbon. All right. I lost track of the model. All right. Okay, he's free from the base. Can you guys... Okay. So these models are smaller than the other ones. The other ones were 40 millimeter models. These guys are 32 millimeter models, up to the eye, which means that they're 35 up to the top of the head. So these guys are a little bit smaller than the other ones. They're still bigger than a Warhammer model. Still bigger than a Warhammer model, but not as big as the Marvel models. Okay. I'm gonna need some I'm gonna need some some of the resin, the epoxy stuff. I don't have a thing of water, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. I didn't get the water. I got the cup, but I didn't get the fucking water. I'm an idiot. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Let me move this. I don't want these getting wet. I don't want these getting dirty. All right. I got some tools to help with this. Actually, I'm gonna go grab the tool. I'm going back and forth, man. Prick myself. There we go. These are tools for molding clay. Just so I don't have to do it with my fucking fingertips. I have big fucking thumbs, so it was hard to do it that way. Alright. So many tools. So many tools. How can you do this? If you guys didn't see, last night, I was on Peppo's stream. I think Sins was also streaming. I was playing a character for him for a thing that we're all planning. That is gonna be really, really cool, man. It's gonna be awesome. Anyone see that? I'm bleeding a little bit. Anyone see that, man? I was playing a bank manager for a thing that we're all doing. Heard about it? They said, man, play a bank manager and just come in and out of Saint Denis a few times. So we came in. I kind of hung around the bank. Almost got robbed a few times. Then we left Saint Denis. I waited around Rhodes for a little while. Went back to Saint Denis. Went back to Rhodes, and then they finally showed up and kidnapped me, man. It was fucking awesome. It was really fun. I miss those guys so much, man. I miss those guys so much. I miss those guys so much, dude. I know they feel the same way. How long did chat keep you waiting? A long fucking time. A long time. That fucking bastard. It was alright, man. I was watching, Killer Clowns from Outer Space while waiting for them to fucking do something. So I wasn't too bored. That was the first time I saw that movie, man. I thought it was, alright. I thought it was alright. It was funny. It was a funny movie, man. So I want to go through, man, and in honor of this game, and in honor of this month. This is the spooky month, of course. The one where things get a little spooky. You know, the one. I wanted to watch a bunch of like the classic kind of horror movies, man. And I know it's not a classic in the same way Halloween's a classic, but it is a classic, right? It is a classic in its own sense. See the chat moving, man. I gotta check it in 1 second. So, check it. Man, having bad eyesight is hard. Horror movies. Where's the spoopy costumes? This is costume number 1. It's me, but I shaved my facial hair. Costume number 2. Me, but my facial hair has started to grow out slightly. You gonna play the Killer Clowns game? It's only on PS4, man. Unfortunately. It's a PS4 exclusive, unfortunately. Okay. I'm almost done touching that up. Okay, we touched it up. Should be fine. We got any mold lines? Yeah, the mold lines on this model is very prominent. So, man, they exclusivized Killer Clowns? Yeah, man. They exclusivized Killer Clowns. Speaking of Jason, did you see I have a Jason model? I actually have a Jason model. So, I do that to get the camera focused. And he's in model. He's 32 millimeters, so he's roughly same height, maybe a little bit bigger than the rest of these guys. I don't have Friday the 13th. It's like a Dead by Daylight type game, right? It's like a little Dead by Daylight type game. I never played, I've seen video. I've seen gameplay of it. Didn't it stop? Isn't there like a legal battle over the rights of Friday the 13th? I want to say Freddy got fingered, man. Isn't there a legal battle for the rights of Friday the 13th that kind of like stopped all production on that game? So, there was like a big legal battle for the rights of Friday the 13th, right? I think like the original director wanted the rights, but like the studio was trying to claim the rights. Did that ever get solved, man? Do we know who the rights went with? I think it went back to the original director, right? Phasmo. I got Phasmo. We should all play some Phasmo. I like Phasmo, man. I like Phasmo. I tried playing with Peppo, and Peppo hated Phasmo, dude. He hated that game, man. Feels bad. I like Phasmo. Maybe maybe it's just because I'm a huge coward, man. I'm scared of everything, dude. I'm scared of everything. So we finished Gibson. We're gonna do Alice. I scream at Phasmo, dude. Everyone, all my friends, they go, dude. I'm so blind, man. They go, dude. It's not scary. This game is boring. But I like it's not boring. They don't say it's boring, but they go, this game isn't scary. I think it's fun, funny. But everyone else doesn't think it's scary, man. But I'm fucking petrified of that game. But I'm a huge coward, man. I'm a huge coward. When it comes to horror movies, I never got into horror movies like 100, like fully. Recently, I've been kind of fucking with horror movies, man. I think this game has kind of like spread a new interest in horror movies for me. This interest is kind of like beget a new interest in horror movies that I didn't have before. All right, she's free. I assume she's the megaphone, right? Yeah. Okay. Man, I remember like getting super scared of commercials when I was young, dude. Like a commercial for a horror thing would come on, and it would like really fucking scare me every time a horror fucking came on. I couldn't even fucking see commercials for horror movies, dude. I was such a fucking little cowardly man. I don't think anything. I'm trying to think what horror stuff has fucked me up permanently, scarred me permanently. I have a friend that's deathly afraid of aliens, the little gray aliens specifically, like the little green big-eyed aliens. He's deathly afraid of them. For me, or you know what fucked me up? You know what fucked me up? For a long time, man. Still, I think about it still. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. It's a movie called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. And in this movie, right? In this movie, there's little creatures, like fucking small. I'm not gonna say 18 to 20. I'm being serious. Little creatures, man. And these fucking creatures, the guys walking up the stairs, they're like tiny, they're like fairy-sized creatures, man. As the guy's walking up the stairs, these guys are like waiting for him, and they like jab a fucking like poker, like a fireplace poker, right in his ankle, and they take him down. And that always fucks. That's. I still think about that when I'm going upstairs, man. I still think about that when I'm going upstairs. I can't watch Toy Story because of Chucky. What? What? That's awesome. That's awesome, man. The guy I'm talking about, my friend, he can't watch he can't even watch E.T., dude. All aliens fucking scare him, man. It's really great. All right. There's Alice. These guys are easy, man. They come almost pretty much fully assembled. You just need to add like one arm or something. A lot easier than the fucking Marvel Crisis Protocol where you have to add fucking each tooth individually. Talking dolls scare the fuck out of me. Chucky has permanently scarred me. Chucky is such a funny one, though. Chucky's such a funny one, man. Chucky's such a funny one. I think he's like the least scary out of all the scary guys. I understand how phobias are, though. I get it. I have a phobia. Guys, I'm gonna tell you my phobia. Nobody laugh. I have a phobia. I have a phobia of flying animals, man. Flying animals scare the shit out of me. Flying animals scare the shit out of me. Birds, flying insects, bats. Dude, if it flies, don't fucking get near me. I can look at birds, man. I can watch videos and shit. I'm not that scared. But dude, don't fucking get next to me, man. Birds, butterflies, moths, anything that bees, anything that flies, man. I can't stand. I can't stand anything that flies. I don't like when they fly around me, man. That's the thing. That's what it is. I can't stand them flying around me. I can like look at videos of bats, and I can look at videos of birds and shit, and butterflies and stuff. But please, God, do not fly around me, man. Please, God, do not fly around me, dude. We're gonna do max. How does this model go? I assume it would go like this. Okay, he has a little thing on the chin. Okay. He looks good, man. He looks good. Good looking guy, man. That's Max the Abs, dude. I think that's his name. Some abs. The Ab Man, they call him. You think he has abs? Or you think that's an ironic name? I guess he's a baseball player. He's a baseball star, this guy. Sorry, man. When I'm like doing the thing, I get a little quiet. A very large owl tried to kidnap him. I give him a shake. I'm assembling the characters from Don't Look Back, a game called Don't Look Back, a horror game, man. These are the survivors. This is Alice, cheerleading survivor. I did Gibson, kind of a loner survivor. I lost the guy I was just working on. I don't know where I put him. He'll turn up somewhere. There he is. That's a jock character. I have a phobia of jellyfish. Oh my god, if I got bit by a jellyfish. I'll move a little bit closer if you can't see what I'm doing, man. I get a little too close to my thing, man. I get a little too close to the, There we go. There's a myth somewhere in the Midwest or mountains in the US that there's a very large owl that was taking full-grown people. Jesus Christ. Dude, if an owl picked me up, if I even saw a giant owl that could pick me up, I would just let my fucking soul leave my body. I would stop living. I would just stop living. I would not deal with that. I would stop living on the spot. I'm not dealing with that, man. A giant owl, dude. Fuck, get the fuck out of here. Making me deal with a giant owl, man. Dude, I can't, we're doing Seth now. I don't think I can exist in any of these games, man. And like these like, I can't live in a horror movie. Because if a horror movie happened to me, I would just die on the spot. I would stop living on the spot. I would force my heart to stop. I'm not dealing with fucking a guy chasing me, man, trying to kill me. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. I'm not gonna sit around and deal with that, man. I saw a cryptozoology thing about a bunch of Marines getting attacked by a large flying creature in a cave system in the Middle East somewhere. Here's a real thing. This is not a folklore thing. There are giant spiders somewhere in the Middle East, and if they bite you, it's one of the worst fucking pains you can possibly imagine. That's real. That's a real thing. Look it up. What is it called? The tarantula hawk? Oh, the camel spider. It might be the camel spider. I'm trying to figure out how this goes. Digimap, what's going on? I've heard stories of Marines waking up to camel spiders chewing on their legs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, if that happened to me, oh my fucking god. Nearly put it on when it jumped out at him. He had a spider in his boot. Oh my god. I've seen a spider the size of my hand. A huntsman. But they're shy, not threatening at all. Good to have a few around the house to eat insects. Dude, I can't. I don't like insects, man. Actually, spiders are not insects. They're arachnids. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. Spiders? Dude, spiders? Bees, wasps? I don't want any of them in my house, man. Stay outside. You got all of the outdoors, dude. You have all of the outdoors for yourself, man. Give me something, man, please. I don't know how I'm supposed to put this fucking hand on. How the fuck am I supposed to put this hand on? Wolf spiders and huntsmans are in the same family, but not the same species. Get some big ass wolf spiders and man. I can't relax when there's insects around. I can't relax when there's insects around, dude, period. If there are insects around, I go into kill mode. I have to kill it before I'm allowed to rest. Fuck. All right. I think we got it. Alright. If you're Australian, it's because they want to kill you. Fan of the Mothman? I'm actually a fan of the Mothman, man. The Mothman's just a guy, like, he's just the guy that shows up when something bad's about to happen. He doesn't cause it. He doesn't cause it. He's just a guy that shows up whenever something bad's gonna happen, man. I would not want to see him in real life. Because I think he'd be creepy and, you know, also something bad will happen. But, fuck! I don't know where the arm went. Did it fall on the ground, man? Give me 1 second. Fuck! Did I get the right screen? Thank you. I don't know where it went, man. I don't know where the thing went. I dropped his arm, dude. Kind of an important piece. The arm. Do I have my phone? You guys ever drop something, man? You got your flashlight on the phone on, and you're fucking scouring the ground? Me right now. See, the thing is, I don't think it even dropped on the ground, man. Unless that was it. I don't even think it fell on the ground. Where would it have fallen? I need that arm, man. Fuck. Luckily, my house isn't near to any brown recluse. Dude, brown recluses, dude? Fuck that. If they bite you, it makes your skin necrotic, man. It gives you necrosis on your fucking bite. Oh my god. That is so gruesome, man. That is so gruesome and so foul. Fuck, dude, I don't know where this arm went. Dude, when I was young, I was really scared of brown recluses. Do you guys, where are brown recluses in the world, man? I don't even think they were in the fucking area that I was in. I think my parents were just fucking with me. Or being overprotective, man. But they said, dude, if you ever see a brown recluse, don't fucking get near it. That'll bite you, and then they showed me fucking pictures of what it looks like when they bite you. I don't know why the fuck they did that. Man, I can't find it, dude. Fuck. I don't even think it fell on the floor, man. That's the thing. I'm looking on the ground. I don't even think it fell on the floor. I think it fell fucking forward. You'll love this. The Australian funnel web has deadly venom and loves to sit at the bottom of swimming pools. They make a bubble and go down there to get out of the summer heat. Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna say something that nobody has ever said before. This is a completely my own opinion. No one has ever shared this opinion before, man. Some of the shit, the animals that they have in Australia are fucked up. I said it, guys. I said it, guys. I said it, alright? Some of the little creatures they have in Australia, I don't like them. They're weird, man. I'm gonna go even further, man. Every creature in Australia is fucking weird. Every single one. Why do we just accept that kangaroos are the way they are, man? Dude, and I hate koalas, dude. I could sit here and I could rant about koalas, man. Did you guys know that koalas are the largest smooth-brained mammal? They're the biggest mammal with the smoothest brain. Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Guys? I found it, guys. I found it. Before I turn the webcam on, I'm gonna let you guess. I was still looking for it, man. I just found it. I'm gonna let you guess where it was. I'm gonna let you guess where it was. It was in your shirt? No. 2 more guesses. 2 more guesses. In your nose? No. My sock? All right, those were the guesses. Those are the 3 guesses. It glued itself right there. That's it. That's the arm. It glued itself to the rest of the base. We got it. That's fucked up, man. Why? See, I knew it didn't fall on the ground. I knew it didn't fall on the ground, man. I knew it. Okay. I'm painting this guy up like Urkel, man. This is my Urkel guy. He turned his webcam off to knock things over, scream, beat the walls. That's all I was doing the entire time, man. I didn't want you guys to see me losing my mind, man. I'm pretty sure it's TOS to have explosive, violent fits of rage. Actually, no, that's not TOS. That's just how you get views, man. You explode violently over fucking nonsense, and then you get viewers, cause Pog, the guy's losing his mind, Pog. Poggers! He's raging Kek W! Put it on live stream fails! One day my VTube model is gonna shut off. It's gonna reveal my true little gibbon form, my 18 to 24 inch tall, long-armed little gibbon face. And then I'm gonna trend on live stream fails. This guy, his VTube model shut off. I'm gonna be all over the front page of Reddit, of Lay Reddit. Wow, that's Reddit gold. OMG, thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Someone's gonna say that to me. Or someone's gonna give me gold and I'm gonna say that to them. Dude, thank you for the gold. Thank you for the Reddit gold. Thank you for the sweet, sweet, delicious Reddit gold and the Reddit karma. Thank you for that Reddit karma. I love Lay Reddit karma. I love Reddit, dude. One day he'll forget his webcam is on and turn back into a gibbon midstream. And then I'll get on live stream fails, dude. And PewDiePie will react to me. He'll go, "What's up, Bro Nation Army?" What does he say? "What's up, Bro Army?" We got another cringe for you guys. Check out this cringe. This guy, he's cringe. And they're gonna play the video where I'm reverting into a gibbon midstream and I'm going, no. I'm fumbling with all my shit. Wait a minute. I'm fumbling with everything. I can't stop, man. I'm panicking. I'm fucking dropping. I'm shitting myself. I'm pissing myself. I come a little bit. Right on stream, man, and I'm gonna go on live stream fails. Everyone's gonna point their fingers and they're gonna laugh at me. Then XQC is gonna react to my epic fail. And then he's gonna call me cringe. Dude. Video will be titled Boo-hoo, this fella Gibbon. This fella's a Gibbon. No. Remember when I said, man, all these models should be easy? I gotta attach a fucking tiny, minuscule hand. Actually, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Marvel Crisis, man, was preparing me for this moment. My finest moment. You make it onto Drama Alert? Hello, Drama Alert Nation! It's Killer Keemstar! And today, I'm officially declare. Are Gibbons cringe? He says he's looking at the camera. Are Gibbons cringe? See for yourself. You decide. Guys, can we get a poll in the chat? Can somebody set up a poll? Are Gibbons cringe? Are Gibbons cringe? What up, Killer Keemstar? What up, Drama Alert Nation? Killer Keemstar, your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. He puts a picture of me up on the screen, going, woo. I heard that Gibbons brachiate. What, they're too good to swing now? Wait! Of course. Did anybody vote no? What do you mean, of course? Guys, Gibbons are not cringe, right? Gibbons aren't cringe, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. I thought we were all Gibbon fans here. I thought we were all fans of Gibbons here, man. Voting, of course. Guys, come on, man. I mean, come on. Really? I mean, come on. Guys. I thought we were all friends here, man, but you're gonna go around and fucking slander Gibbons. Maybe I have to reconsider this friendship of ours, you and me. 'Cause I will die on the Gibbon Hill. Alright? And I mean that. Don't fucking test me. You hear that, Speckles? I will die on Gibbon Hill. What does she look like? How raised is her arm? No. Too raised. That's a lot better. All right, that's the last. That's the last one, man. Unlike Marvel, dude, this one took... How long have I been cutting these, man? Took nowhere near as long. Is what I'm trying to say. The Marvel ones took fucking forever, dude. Specs even abuses me outside of Wild. Damn, did you know Gibbons are just monkey with flippy floppy arms? Ban him. Yeah, get him out of here. Ban him. Time him out. Time him out. Get him out of here. Time him out. Did you finish the Marvel ones? I assembled all of them. I haven't painted all of them. I've only painted Spider-Man and Baron Zemo. Here you go, guys. There it is. That's Alice. Then we got Seth. We got Gibbon. We got the Graw. Fan favorite, I can already tell. She's everybody's favorite character. I can just tell. You got Max the Abs. And you got Ranger Sally. Beautiful, man. Yeah, dude, so these smaller studios are able to make some really good stuff. I was watching a video and there's like a new machine. There's a new machine that can get really just great looking prints, man. Really great, really beautiful looking prints. A lot of young studio, a lot of like starting out studios, small studios are using this machine to like pump out these miniatures, man. It's really cool. This machine has like kind of changed the face of like small studio miniatures, man. So you're seeing a lot more of these niche games popping up. Whereas before, all you really had was what? Warhammer and maybe a couple of like historical ones. Now you got shit like this, man, and this is dope. I love this. I love this. I'm already obsessed with this game, man. I remember the cards. I remembered the cards, guys. Don't think I forgot. I remembered. I forget what the name of the convention was from the video that I saw it. But it's a big one. I think it's in Indiana. Big convention, Gamescom. That sounds right. That feels right, but I don't think it is. that sounds right, but I don't think it's quite right. Gamescom? It might be Gamescom, man. I feel like it's Gamescom. So, here you have the game modes. This is indie mode. Normal game. Rules is written. I want to go hard facing this way. So these are the game modes, these are the difficulty modes. Then you have slasher mode. All characters gain a point of terror at the start of their activation and a +1 to all fright token rolls. So the game a little bit harder, man. You have to deal with your fear more. And rolls are worse for you. Rolls are more likely to like summon the killer and stuff. And then you have exhibition mode. Same as slasher mode. In addition, roll an extra trait for the killer, and all of the killer's attacks are 2+ injuries. Fuck! So that's, you know, hard mode, man. That's insane difficulty. That's battle-hardened mode. What were the difficulty levels? In like Modern Warfare, there was like, oh, you can play private, little baby piss your pants private mode. Or you could play, corporal mode. And if you play corporal mode, that, you know, you're a little bit more impressive, but you're still, you know, you're whatever. Or you can play Killer Death General 1005 billion mode. This is the real hardcore mode, man. So the killer, man. The killer can be randomly generated or can be assembled from a series of traits. Here are some of the traits. So this is an MO. This is how the killers appear. So when the killer appears, you can appear direct, in which case he appears and he just goes straight to you. He can appear with a lunge, and if he appears with a lunge, he lunges and it just attacks you straight up right away. He could be one step ahead. So he appears in front of you, blocking the objective. It seems. Blocking your progression. He can be just out of sight. What is this? The killer always seems to be skulking in the shadows, disappearing behind a tree, or backing into a darkened doorway at the last second. No matter how vigilant you are, it is just always out of sight. Let me read these other ones, man. So this is the MO for lunge. Just when you take a moment to catch your breath, it appears out of nowhere. The quiet of the night split with a chilling scream. This is the MO for direct. With a quick step, it moves right for the group, knocking things out of its way. It just moves with determination. It's just too fast. Too damn fast. This is the MO one step ahead. The killer always seems to be just in front of you, always stepping out from behind a tree or out of an eerie doorway. No matter how fast you run, it's always one step ahead. Here's stalking, man. Here we have stalking. Quietly watching and waiting for the right moment. You never feel safe. It could be anywhere. Don't fall behind. All right, so those are all the MOs. So we'll put that in one pile. These are traits. So this is how you assemble a character. You get a visage. Right? So we have mundane. Mundane. And mundane has its own set of rules. Then you take an MO, so one of these. Then you take a trait. And these are the traits. So armed and dangerous, an armed and dangerous stalking mundane killer. And then that's the rule set. And then you have to like do your objectives with that. There are other rules. Different expansions come with new visages, new visage cards. The Attack of the Greys comes with a otherworldly alien kind of visage. More traits. You have like vampire visage, lycanthrope visage, armed and dangerous. The wounds from its attacks are precise and deadly. The bleeding just won't stop. You have Daywalker. You thought you were safe. The light does not scare it. So it can go through light tokens. So light tokens are usually safe points, right? Your safe point is you could be there. You can relax inside of the light for a second. You can lower your terror and shit like that. But this guy, he can attack you inside of the light. Trait, dead eyes, gray and uncaring. The stare reaches your soul and sends chills through your body. Fuck. Characters that activate within line of sight of the killer gain more terror. Trait, unnaturally fast. Add +2 to the killer's movement roll each turn. For a truly gibbonous killer. Dude, if somebody could make a little gibbon model, man, I'd go fucking bananas. I'd go bonkers for that, dude. With a blur, it moves from here to there, making almost no noise. Just when you think you're safe, it's right on your tail. Trait, menacing. The idea of being so close in its reach is just too much to think about. Maybe running is the better choice. Characters have to pass an awareness check to attack the killer with a melee combat attack. So you have to like, the character has to like braven up, right? He has to braven up. Before he can attack the guy, man. Patient. The wounds from its attacks are precise and deadly. The bleeding just won't stop. I guess that's a misprint. Because that's the same as armed and dangerous. The killer will ignore supporting characters tokens on a d20 roll of 9 or higher. So he's willing to just go right past the guys, the supporting characters that jump in. They're supposed to like generally help you, but he's willing to just go right past them. Trait Relentless. When rolling for fright tokens, each turn add +2 to the roll until the killer is revealed. It always seems to keep coming. No matter how many times you drive it off, it just keeps coming back. Here we have Supernatural. And I need to open up a new pack of top loaders. Supernatural. At the start of the killer phase, heal the killer 1 injury. You can watch as its injuries seem to knit together before your very eyes. It's gonna take more than that to stop it. Fuck, that's a terrifying one. Then you have Violent. It seems to revel in your torment, and it won't stop. The meaty thunk of each blow is terrifying. The killer adds +1 additional injury to all of its attacks. Fuck, dude. I need to open up a new deck of top loaders. So here's the last one. I'm gonna open up my new deck. Do you guys open up bags with your teeth? I remember my mom hated when I did that, dude. She would say, don't do that, that's bad for your teeth. Don't do that. She'd go crazy. She'd lose her mind, man. I used to do it when it didn't hurt. Damn. There we go. All right. One last top loader. Trait Whispers. Repetitive and constant. Even when you plug your ears, they won't stop. Characters are -2 to all actions when they're within 6 inches of the killer. Those are all the cards, man. Those are all the cards. Man, I'm excited to play a game of this, man. I'm making modular terrain, guys. I gotta show you something I've been working on. So I've been cutting up tiles. I've been cutting up foam into 10mm tall tiles. And I'm going to make modular terrain that snaps together. That I can like rearrange and do shit with, man. And I'm so excited, man. I think that's gonna be so dope. And I want to stream that stuff so bad, man. I really want to stream that stuff so bad. I think it's such a cool thing, man. I'll show you guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. That's great for RP war games and stuff, man. I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm so. Alright. So I got it. So these are my foam tiles, man. And I've been setting them up so far. So this is a blank foam tile. It's 10mm tall. I've cut it down from 1 inch. So 1 inch is about 25 millimeters tall. That way I get 2 tiles per, you know, I can get twice as many tiles per piece of foam. So I don't have to buy as much foam. I glued these pieces together, these 2 pieces together. And a half step as well. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with the half steps. So I have a Proxxon wire foam cutter. It cuts the foam nice and even, but it's just under 6 inches tall. So for this, which is 8 inches tall, roughly, 200 millimeters tall, it doesn't fit there, so I have to cut them in half and then I have to put them together. So this would be a road tile. This would be a tile. I'm gonna put grout on it, spray paint the grout black, and then give it like a little highlight of ivory kind of color. But then we have curbs. We have sidewalks. So this is what I'm using with the extra half step, the 5. I'm making curbs out of it. So there's the curb. The curb will connect with the street so that it actually is an elevated curb. The curb comes off of the tile. And then that's the sidewalk right there. These dips, I want to have grass in these dips. And I have a crosswalk tile where the curb ends, not where it ends, but where you can cross the street, right? Into the road. But that's what I'm doing, man. I'm excited, dude. I think I have such high hopes for it, man. I think it's gonna be so cool. I think it's gonna be so awesome, man. I'm really excited for the modular terrain. These are my road tiles. I built up a whole sheet, man, of tiles that I want to make. And now that I'm like doing them, man, I have so many ideas. So I want to do some street tiles, some road tiles, some sidewalk tiles. But I also want to do some forest tiles and some grass tiles as well. So like a mix, so I can have like one half of the board be fucking forest and one half of the board be road, or just have kind of like forest on the outskirts, or have it all be forest and maybe like a little bit of road protruding right at the corner. I think it's, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to kind of do all this stuff, man. Do the stuff that right? Do this stuff, man. And I wanna stream it, man. I really wanna stream it so badly. When it's done, I have so many high hopes, dude. Having like this camera there, having another camera kind of like wide on me, and then having like a handheld camera that I can kind of go and do, and like fucking zoom in. I dropped it, and then like zoom in on the guys and like zoom back. I also want to try to get my phone set up with OBS, the program that I use, so that I can do transitions from my phone. So I can like switch between like what cameras are active, and maybe I can even put up like graphics for my phone, like, oh, this is the killer, and then like the stats for the killer come up. I don't know, that'd be a little bit hard, but I could at least put up the cards and stuff maybe on screen. Maybe. Those are big hopes. That might be not something that's possible, but those are my hopes, right? I hope that it's awesome one day. I hope that I can make something really cool that everyone likes, man, and I'm happy with too. I'm so excited for this shit. They're a little short, or they're a little short for this terrain. But I think once they're on a base, it should elevate them a little bit. The foam cutters are cool, man. The foam cutters are really cool. So I got all the guys, man. All the guys. I'm excited, man. All right, guys. Is there anything else, man? Oh, the rule book, the tiles. I gotta pop all these out, store them. I'll do that off stream. But the rule book, man, let's just flip through the rule book real quick, just to kind of. Yeah, the box is a VHS tape. It is an actual VHS tape box. It's cool, man. It's an actual VHS tape box. It's so cool. It's such a funny gimmick, man. It's such a fun gimmick. I love that it's a VHS case. So this is Don't Look Back, man. Don't Look Back. Wait a minute. Let's get the... Don't Look Back. I should have this light on the other side instead of fucking shining right in the thing. I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. Oh, man. So Don't Look Back, it explains it. Important game concepts. Important game concepts continued. The rule of cinema. When unsure how two rules interact, man. When unsure how two rules interact or how to resolve a situation. Create an outcome that improves the story experience of the plot. So this game is like meant to be played cinematically, man. It's not meant to be played like tryhardy, which I love. So the game is split up into three turn orders, into 3 turns. The fright phase, the killer phase, and the character phase. So all fright stuff is rolled on the fright phase, the killer moves, and then the characters move. So here they're talking about characters. They're supporting characters that can jump out and save your guys. Or at least get killed by the guy before you do. Roll the plot, set the stage. Here's some what's it called? Scenery stuff. Or not scenery, these are scenarios. Here's some scenarios. Scenario 1, camping. Scenario 2, where is Pat? Scenario 3, the escape. Scenario 4, trapped. Scenario 5, the well in the woods. So there was some terrain that came with the game when in like the original edition, but I have the new edition so that the terrain doesn't come in like the Founders Edition. So the scenarios kind of talk about like having like a well and having a cabin and stuff. Nick, what's going on? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great, man. I'm excited, man. We're opening. We opened up a new pack of a new game called Don't Look Back, man. We got the miniatures all assembled. We got the miniatures assembled. It's a horror game. It's a horror miniatures game. And we're just looking through the rule book, man. So, turn order, the fright phase. More fright phase. Conjuring the killer phase. The character phase. Character phase continued. Talking about jump scares and attacks and stuff. Alright, and here are the weapons that you can pick up. They don't come as cards, but you can buy the weapon expansion reference box, and that comes as cards. So if you get that, you can get cards. So you can pick all these up. You can pick all these up. So, pistol, bow, knife, machete, chainsaw, rifle, shotgun, baseball bat, katana, assault rifle, antique blade. It doesn't say katana, but it's shaped like a katana. Batteries, bottles, phone, first aid kit, flashlight, energy drink, lockbox, washcloth, set of keys, bag of snacks. Those are your items. Here's a reference page. Oh man, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. So I went to get a drink. Forgot I had to put up dog food bowl up on the top of the fridge because they didn't want to eat it. Open the door and the dog food spilled everywhere. It's dope. It's dope. It's a survival horror kind of game. It's like Dead by Daylight, right? Except miniatures, man, which I think is so cool. Dead by Daylight, but miniatures, man. I'm excited, man. I'm gonna spray these guys. I'm gonna paint them up. I'm excited. I talked about the modular terrain that I'm doing, so I'm making custom terrain in squares that you can snap together with magnets. So you can like rearrange it, put it however you want. So I'm excited for that as well, man. I'm real excited for a bunch of this shit. Real excited, man. Alright. I think that's everything, man. Guys, I'm tired. Nick, I know you just got here, man. But, yeah, dude, I'm so excited to play this, man. I'm so excited to play this. I'm excited to, like, get all the killers and stuff like that and test them all out and shit. No notification? Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know how all that stuff works, dude. I don't know how all that stuff works. I wish I did, man. I wish I knew how to force them through. But I'm excited, man. I'm so excited, guys. Man, I'm excited, man. All right. I'll see all of you guys around. Thank you, everybody, for being around, man. I'm gonna raid somebody doing RP. Any of my friends? Any of my friends? Have a good one, everybody. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for being around, man. Haxie, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Darth, thank you so much for the subs, guys. Man, it means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. Fuck. I never know what to say, man. I never know what to say. I always say I never know what to say too. I always say I never know what to say. Have a good night, everybody.